Hey, it's Nutritionist Trisha Manis, and I am so excited because I have an amazing client, Janet Ford, who is in her last week of the program. She's been eating optimally for 10 weeks. She has amazing results to share. I'm so freaking proud of her. She's been such a delight in the program. She's 67, a retired medical assistant, and from San Antonio, Texas. Janet, thanks so much for being here again.
Thank you.
So, what was it like for you before you started eating optimally? Why did you decide to hire me as your nutritionist? How are you feeling physically and emotionally in your body at that time?
Probably the very first time before I came to see you, I was probably in a lot of despair. I was in a lot of pain. I didn't have any energy throughout the day, and I was in a real big funk. Not being able to do stuff with my grandchildren and stuff like that, or I couldn't. I felt like I was hurting too much to even exercise and get around, or it was just very difficult. I had a lot of joint inflammation. I have lupus, RA. I have four autoimmune diseases that were really keeping me down. Taking a lot of medication, and I really needed to find something. And when I saw Trisha's advertisement, I said, this sounds something very familiar to what I want to do. And I kind of thought it was a plant-based type diet, or optimal eating. And I decided that I needed to do something to help myself, that no one was going to come get me. So I had to do this on my own and really realize that, honestly, from all the books and research that I had done, food is the real thing that can fix your whole body. So I contacted Trish and we did our first interview, and she said she could help me. So I started on my optimal eating plan. And in all honesty, I'm 10, 11 weeks out now. I have lost 13 pounds. My swelling is gone in my hands. I saw some people today that hadn't seen me in quite a while, about 6 months or more, told me, "Oh my gosh, you look fabulous. You look so healthy now." And my swelling is down, and my weight is down, and it really does make a big difference. I was in it for weight loss, but I was in it for getting my health better. And that's what I centralized everything on. Trisha really helped me think about, about different things, narratives and things that I wanted to accomplish in my time that I was on the plan with Trish. And I know for a fact now that I can accomplish this on my own. I have found the right way to eat, and it has made such a big difference in my life as far as my energy and everything else that comes along with that. Being able to do things, being able to take my granddaughter shopping and not worry about, oh my gosh, I got to go home and lay down, or or whatever. But that's made such a big difference in my life.
Yeah, and that's
That
the whole reason that this exists is because my goal for all of you is to not just lose weight and improve the totality of your overall health at the same time, because those don't always go together depending upon how
Yeah,
you try and lose weight, but is that
yeah,
you can continue to do this for the rest of your life on your own. That's the
right,
big goal. And I'm so happy to hear the swelling in your hands, like you said, has gone down.
yeah.
Um, you lost 13 pounds on average in 10 weeks in one day. Tell us about the differences in medication you've experienced being here too.
Well, the I was on, I can't remember, 15, 16 medications. And I with Trisha's help and giving me the correct words to say, and I went in, and like I said, I have really good doctors that are very good about listening to me. And so I go in always to my doctor's appointment with questions written down so that I can take it in and say, hey, I remember, I've got a list of things, I wrote them down, and we talk about them. So I have actually gotten off two medications, and I'm working on others also. I have stopped, actually cut my blood pressure medicine in half, and I'm going to talk with the physician because I don't see him till December. So I expect that I'm going to be down 20 something plus pounds by then. And I'm just telling myself that's going to happen. So when I can go and get on that scale for him and he can see that I'm making a concerted effort to help my health, then he will negotiate the medications. I don't think I need a lot of the stuff that I'm on. So I'm making a list before I go so that we can check them off of the ones that he says that I can take off. And know, and and I'm proving to him by taking over my life and my health by doing optimal eating and eating the right foods so that I can get off some of those medications.
Yeah, and having the research of how effective optimal eating is in the peer
Right.
research to support yourself as well. So you got off two
Exactly.
medications, you reduced the blood pressure medication. Before we hopped on the call, you said you haven't seen the weight that you saw today on the scale in 5 to 7-ish years. What has
Yeah.
that been like for you to be successful within 10 weeks reaching that while not counting calories, while not portion controlling, while eating in a way that also helps reduce your joint stiffness, your joint pain, gave you more energy, help you sleep better? I know you don't need as many naps now and you're sleeping more thoroughly through
Right.
the night. What has that been like for you to also achieve that with your weight when you hadn't been able to do it in so long before?
It's amazing to me. I tried keto diet was the last thing that I did, and I did fairly good. I was trying to get some weight off before I actually started in exercising, stuff like that. So I actually did lose 5, 10 pounds, but I was always playing. I couldn't get under 160 to save my soul. So I today, praise God, I was 159 when I got on the scale this morning. So it's a brand new day. So, I started my day off with the biggest gift I could ever get, and that was going into the 150s, which I haven't seen in 5 to 7 years. So I'm going to tell you that eating optimally all these weeks, I have found that when you make one, you have to put the effort into making your own food. And there's not a whole lot that you can do outside the house. There's a lot of temptation.
Mhm.
So what you do is you need to prep your food and get it ready so that it's easy for you to open the refrigerator, put your food on your plate, and put it in the microwave, warm it up, and you're ready to go. You don't have to wait that long.
Yeah, you did a really good job making it as easy on yourself as possible to take great
Exactly.
care of yourself
Exactly.
through
Yep.
that habit formation that you've learned. You've built new habits. Do you feel like it's some this is now um you don't have to like think about it as much, that eating optimally has just kind of become a part of who you are, that it's second
Yep.
nature?
Yep. Now it is. It's second nature. I know exactly what I can't and can't have. Um, with Trish going through the 10 weeks, 11 weeks of optimal eating, I have actually asked. We've talked about my food journal and stuff like that. And it's really helped that you give me the little inputs about the different foods and the different combinations that I have. And you picked up on the fact that I wasn't eating as many salads, but now I'm making sure I include that in every single, not every single, but my lunch and my dinner meal. And I eat that first.
And
So
just
I
for the
can,
person watching this, Janet is not just eating salad all day long, and her whole meal is not a salad, but she's done a great job incorporating a small raw salad with the other things that she's eating. Do you
exactly.
regret investing in yourself and joining the program?
Oh, I never do. Never. This has been one of the biggest life-saving things that I've ever done for myself. And that is greatly what I've done. I have begun cooking optimally, and my husband actually is eating some of the food I make. So that's a
Nice.
big win for me. And he's a meat and potatoes kind of guy, but he is, and I think it's made me a really stronger person to be able to make these positive choices for myself and not let other people take charge of my health. So I'm right there. I'm rooting everybody on. It's super super easy when you put your mind to it. And once you get there, and the help that Trish gives you is unbelievable, and it can keep you on track. But you have to remember to keep telling yourself, I am doing this for me, and put you as number one so that you can accomplish all the great things I have.
I love hearing you say that so much. How would you say that going through this process changed how you feel about yourself on the inside and how you feel emotionally?
Yeah, I remember when I first started, and I was pretty emotional to the point where I wanted to cry, and you could hear it in my voice and stuff. But now I have the positive self-esteem that I needed to get back to know that I am getting healthy and that I am doing this for me. And that's what you have to do. Every single day, you have to thank yourself and say, you're doing a good job, you stick to it.
What are you most excited for yourself for the future now that you have more self-esteem, more confidence, you have more stamina, you have more energy, it's easier to move, you're in less pain, thank
Yeah.
God. What are you most excited? Yeah. What are you most excited for yourself moving forward in life?
I think I'm going to get to my goal weight. I know, and I have a positive attitude. It's coming. I can see it. It's in the horizon. But I think really being from the medical field and really connecting with my patients when they were in the office, I would try and be positive for them. Some of the diseases that came through our clinic are very difficult, and you have to give them a light at the end of the tunnel. It's got to be there for them and for them to be able to reach for it. So I think really, I would tell everybody to just keep on the road, and know that you can do this. I did it. If I can
What
do
are
it,
you
anybody can
excited?
do it.
I love everything you just said. What are you excited for your life in like
For
a
my life,
year from now? Yes, for
yeah.
you to go.
For a year from now, I'm going on an Alaskan cruise. And so I'm excited to know that I know how to eat correctly now, and that I can go and really enjoy myself. I haven't been able to do that because I haven't had any energy. I didn't even want to go down the block, much less. My husband and I took a trip. I see, I started with you in August. We took a trip in July, and we went all the way from Texas to Wisconsin to visit my son. So I want to do more of that now. I want to travel. I want to see the world that I've not seen. And I know that I wouldn't have been able to do it unless I would have done this program with you.
Well,
So,
I'm so glad that you're going to go do those things, that you're living your life to the fullest now. And when you go and do those things, that you are confident within yourself that you can still take care of yourself and
yeah,
eat optimally for yourself as you continue to enjoy your life. And you
right.
have been such an amazing client. You're so positive and uplifting in the group, and you've touched all of our lives. So thank you so much, Janet. I
Thank
wish
you.
you continued success, and I can't wait to hear about you, months from now, emailing me as you continue to kick butt. So
Right.
thank you so much from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.